Okay, got another vault video. Week 6 of Dragonflight. Same as usual, 7 characters to do. Some of them did raid. Most of them did at least one dungeon. Kind of varies, so we'll just go with the weakest first, which is my hunter. Had a pretty good week last week with the Razageth bow, so I don't think I'm going to top that. Still don't have 4-piece. So, the one dungeon slot would be nice to get, I think, shoulders or chest, and that can catalyze to 4-piece. My rings are good, my trinkets are kind of poo-poo, but to be expected. I think I only did an 11 or a 12, so it's going to be kind of a low piece, but I'm not really playing this guy that much, so we will see. A neck. That that hurts because I have a lariat. I guess it is tokens. Well, I mean that's what you get when you only farm one slot. So, oof. And then I think my next lowest is probably my evoker. I only did 115. Struggle bust a pug 15. Didn't even time it, which is pretty pathetic. But should give like I think it's either 411 or 415 piece. Can't remember which. I haven't really been playing the evoker much recently. We have 2-piece, so we'd like a 3rd tier piece or a trinket. Pretty good on the weapon. Shoulders. It's a solid eye level upgrade, and I can catalyze these. Not upset about that. We'll take those. Like 16 item levels. Pretty good. I don't know what stats the tier shoulders catalyze into. Spiteful Quaking. Not great affixes for melee this week. Then I think we will look at my Paladin, which also has 1 dungeon slot. I did a 17. So that should be a 415 piece. Trying to swap to Holy, so I'm going to be Holy spec. Looking for a shield, weapon, trinkets, and tier piece. It's going to be the same story for most of my alts. A helm that I already have. It's higher item level. I mean, I guess we just take it. Like, I don't care about tokens on this character. And I'm probably not going to upgrade it 7 times, so. Well, that's the way it be. All my 1-slot characters kind of having a bad time. Okay, and now we've got all my characters with more than 1 slot. My Monk, my Druid, my DK, and my Shaman. Did a bunch of Brewmaster keys on the Monk, so we'll have 3 dungeon slots. 16, then a bunch of like 12s and 10s. Pretty much anything will be an upgrade, except for a neck. I have a lariat crafted, so would rather not see a neck. And we'll go Windwalker, because I think I'd rather have DPS trinkets than tank trinkets. Okay. $415 tier gloves. Wow, it's a huge upgrade. That's like almost 50 item levels. 405 tiers. Or non-tier shoulders. Which is decent. And then tier helm, which is a slight upgrade with speed. I mean, I think I just take the maxed hands. Starts getting me my tier set. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Stats aren't great, but that's okay. You start getting some tier pieces. Ooh, a Shadow Moon. That's a sick key. $387.
Lucky goose and root. Good fortune to all friends of the grump.
Okay, now we do the Druid. Druid did 116, so that's a 415 piece. And then 2 heroic bosses and I think 2 normal bosses, so 2 raid slots. I already have 4 piece, so I'm not super concerned with that. A healing weapon would be nice. A good ring, I guess. My trinkets are fine. And we'll just see. Hmm. 20 item levels on a tier chest. 10 item levels on a staff. A helm. I already have this helm, but I have the heroic version. Probably just gonna take the chest because it's the biggest upgrade, and maybe I can craft a weapon later because I have 2 sparks. And I could, because these stats are just like kind of meh. Yeah, I think I'd rather just take the tier chest. We're okay with that. That's pretty good. Okay, now we've got the DK and the Shaman left. DK did 4 heroic bosses, and then I think I have a 17 dungeon box and a 14 dungeon box. Did 4 keys on my DK. Having a good amount of fun on him, actually. His damage is getting a little better now that I crafted this Frostfire belt in addition to the ring. He's getting a little more geared. I got the mythic weapon last week, so that was pretty solid. Looking for another tier piece that I don't have. Then I could catalyze to 4 piece. Or bracers, I guess. I think I'd really like the helm tier piece personally, but make sure I'm in unholy. Yep. So I have 415 shoulders, so these aren't really useful. The wrists are 26 item levels with speed. But that's a Grief Torch. And the neck I have a Lariat, so I feel like I should probably take the Grief Torch. Kind of cheesy as a tank. I mean, maybe I'll play DPS at some point. I think we just take the Grief Torch. Because I'll never get one of these. It's an okay pickup. Azure Bolt. Ew. Okay, and the last one. So the Shaman has 1 mythic raid slot, 2 heroic raid slots, and then 3 dungeon slots. I did do a 20 this week, so I'll have a 421 piece, and then the rest are a bunch of 17s and 18s. I'm gonna go enhance. Trinkets are pretty good. Could really use chest or gloves to replace my normal tier. Or a weapon. I think I only have one 418 weapon. My other weapon's 402. Obviously, really like the Whispering Incarnate icon. That would be a pretty big upgrade.
Greetings.
What is this? Oh.
Stay within order.
So let us see. I mean, that's a 421 helm, which... I mean, technically the Razageth one is higher, but I don't think I'll ever get that. 418 Haste Verse Ring, which is pretty bad. It's actually a pretty good enhanced trinket. I think I would replace my puzzle box with that. Trash shoulders, trash neck, 415 mythic legs with leech, but you don't use the legs in any of the sets. I mean, it's like, it's gotta be this, right? But I wasn't gonna catalyze a helm this week. I was gonna catalyze... I have a chest and I have gloves that are bigger upgrades. Where are they? So I could take my 395 gloves to 411, my 395 chest to 402, or my 415 helm to 421. Or I just take the enhanced trinket. Let me look at the trinket sims. Might just take the trinket, honestly. So the trinket is better in single target, but less good in AoE. Or alternatively, I take these legs for enhance, which would be an upgrade. That is tough. I think I just take the 421 helm. Right? Let me look at the raid. I think Razageth's helm is 424. Yeah. I don't know. Or I take a socket. I think I'm just taking the helm. And then if I end up with a Razageth helm, then I end up with a Razageth helm later. But it's 6 item levels, so we aren't too upset about that. Could have been better, but that's okay. Ooh, a Core Stars. That is a juicy key. Okay, and that's it for the week.